Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. Welcome to a really cool review of the OZ #1. Just released from its successful Kickstarter. Should be getting into the hands of backers right about now. Got mine over the weekend. Super excited to review and talk about this, and you can get it as well. Just because it was Kickstarter doesn't mean it was exclusive to Kickstarter. We got a link underneath this video where you can get it. And it is well worth getting. So it's written by Pepose, art by Ruben Rojas, colors by Whitney Cogar, lettering by Hopkins. A whole bunch of variants, and we got the variants here. This is the main cover. We got one variant, two variants. This, I think, is my favorite. 3 variants. Love that variant. And we got little extras as well. There's that, and we got a pin as well from the Kickstarter. Happy to back this. I think David is a hell of a writer. It's a good artistic team. If you don't know his work, he's done some great series. Spencer Locke is an amazing comic series that does a twist on Calvin and Hobbes. He also has one, a very Tarantino-esque series about a wedding gone wrong. And you can get those all at the backer kit link that we got beneath this video. But we're here to talk about the OZ #1, the Oz. What is it? It's a spin on Wizard of Oz. Not too shocking based off of the name. So what's the story? The story is, what happened after the Wizard of Oz. We got the witch was dead. The Wizard of Oz, the Wiz, whatever you want to call him, he's gone. He went to go explore the world, and Dorothy took off, leaving a power vacuum within the world. And we find out what happened after and within this power vacuum. And I have to say, it all makes sense. I'm loving where this is going. So now, who is the protagonist? Who's this Dorothy on this one? It is also Dorothy Gale, but it is her daughter, granddaughter, kid. We'll say the kid she's taking care of. I'm sorry, I just read it. Totally forgot what the relationship is. It's the kid she's taking care of, also named Dorothy, and there's some hints about some stuff. Maybe she's originally from the world of Oz. I'm not quite sure on that. But she, more importantly, is a soldier who's done tour in the Middle East. She has PTSD, the trauma from that experience, and she's dragged into another war zone. She winds up in the world of Oz due to a tornado, and finds it to be war-torn, destroyed, with 2 factions going at it. Just a populace that is terrorized and scared for their lives. And, at first she wants to go home and then realizes she needs to do something. She needs to stand up for the people who are caught between, warring factions and trying to live their lives and live good lives. It's a really interesting series. Fantastic start. Much more leaning towards just straight up action, and I think a nice twist on the Wizard of Oz world than really any commentary about war itself, which is totally fine. There's some thoughts about soldiers and duties, and I really like the focus on the PTSD of Dorothy. I actually think it's great that there is acknowledgement of that, and really kind of gives motivation to her as to, one, why she wouldn't want to deal with all of this, and also, there's just a lot of small details that I think are fantastic and done really, really well, highlighting, I think, a lot of the trauma and issues that soldiers are dealing with post-tours that we just don't acknowledge enough. And the art's great, the story's great, the pacing's great. This is the first of 3 issues, oversized first issue, and I can't wait for the next one. I'm already being I want the next, I want to read more, I want to know where this goes. So my biggest complaint is, I would have loved this to be a graphic novel. I would love this to be a one and done, for me to read, guaranteed in my hands, no problem, story. If that's the biggest issue there is, I think that's a good thing. The art, I think, is solid. It's really good. We'll give a little bit of the OZ and show off kind of this new world of Oz. Give you an idea as to what's going on. So this is the occupied zone, the OZ, and the new Dorothy. Yeah, it's Grandma Dorothy, so it's her granddaughter, which makes a lot more sense because the original Dorothy's really old. I think it's an absolutely fantastic issue. Really solid work. Great story. Really interesting characters. Great setup. And just overall super, super excited about this and super happy about this debut. David's a friend. I'm going to be completely put out there. I consider him a friend. So I'm happy to back anything he does, but it also helps that he's super talented, and I think the praise that he's gotten, the nominations for his various writing he's gotten, shows that I'm not quite full of shit and just chilling for friends. No, this is really good, and his other stuff's fantastic. Spencer of Locke is awesome, and that's really how we became friends, is just me kissing his ass from reading Spencer of Locke, and his Going to the Chapel, which is his other series about the Tarantino-esque wedding gone wrong, I thought was fantastic as well. You know, it's great to be able to support people that are just great people, but also are really talented to begin with. The art, I think, is solid. You've seen it. I really like the style. Coloring's really great. I think the redesigns of the characters are really, really cool. It's much more of that nightmarish Wizard of Oz style, like Return of the Oz, which I don't think I've ever actually watched, where that was just, you know, slightly not quite for kids. That's kind of more of the style of the characters in this one, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I think the Tin Man is badass looking. I can't wait to see what the Lion is, if the Cowardly Lion is, if we get to see him. You know, just the characters that we get to. I mean, I mentioned the Tin Man because he's on the cover. Clearly, he's in it. I think everything's really cool. The reveals are really nice. Just excited. Like David, I think, is just a master at the remix of taking classic properties and giving them new life with new spin. Just solid work. So as I said, you can get it now through BackerKit directly from him. He'll package it up. And I also got to give him praise, is that he did these Gemini boxes for the package. Like, this is one of the nicest packaging that I've ever gotten for a Kickstarter. To just, again, show like high quality of a person he is and how much he cares. It was just, I mean, really, really high quality. I'm not joking. Like, I've gotten some really poorly packaged Kickstarters. This one was I think, one, if not the best. This is just beyond and above, I think, what he needed to do. So yeah, like, as I showed, I got all the covers. Like, the next round, I will get all the covers again. I just love this series. I think it's really cool, really great idea, and I can't wait to see where it goes. Out now, technically, through BackerKit. Link beneath this video. We get nothing off it. No affiliate, nothing. I think it's just an awesome series, awesome debut. You should go check out. And definitely, when the second issue comes out, go back it on Kickstarter. If it's being Kickstartered, I don't know. Hopefully, we'll have him as an interview, and then we can ask him these questions. Put him in the hot seat of that one. As always, like, I really appreciate you watching. Thank you for the support of that. And if you want the latest comic news, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.